Welcome to Mind Over Media,
where two brothers tackle headlines, hard truths, and hot takes
with just enough wisdom to sound like we know what we're doing.
I'm John Martin.
And I'm Jim Martin.
We're brothers, commentators, and occasionally civil.
Now, let's dive into the madness. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Jim Martin.
And I'm John Martin. And this is Mind Over Media. So, Jim, what do we got today?
We've got about 35 seconds of information that we're going to try and jam into about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we do that every week.
Yes, we do.
20 seconds of really solid information.
And it is solid.
Just jammed into about 45 minutes. So. I think we do have about 30 seconds today.
All right. Well, we'll see what it comes up to.
The one thing I want to start with, Jim, and I wanted to say this during the last episode, it really bothers me.
I know where you're going.
So we played sports our entire life. A lot of people out there played sports their entire lives. And when you play sports, one of the things about sports is you learn a lot about winning. You learn how to win as a team. You learn how to play as a team. And you learn how to lose.
Yes.
And one of the things when we were playing baseball, and we played baseball ever since we were 5 years old. Well, heck, I played all the way up until my mid-20s.
Right.
And one of the things in baseball is there's a thing called heckling. We used to do it in the dugout.
We were taught to heckle the pitcher when we were kids.
Yeah. Pitcher's
got a rubber arm and don't know how to use it.
Yeah. So, and it was...
Catcher used to heckle the batter every time you were up to bat.
Yeah. And I can remember being, 14, 15 years old at these very important games, and the crowd, the family members of our competition would be screaming horrible things, and it never bothered us because it was part of the freaking game.
I remember you crying once or twice.
One thing I never did was cry for any sport.
Because we've all learned, John, that there's no crying in baseball.
Yeah, that's right. There is no cry. I think
Tom Hanks said
Hanks let everybody know that. No crying in baseball. But even before that,
you just knew.
You knew there was no crying in baseball. There was no crying in sports.
No crying in anything like that.
You did your best. Ridiculous. You got heckled. Now, when these professional sports players, and I'll just say it. I'm talking about the Diamondbacks second baseman. What's his name? Ketel Marte or
something like that. Marte.
He just signed a $116 million deal.
Multi-million-dollar contract.
He's going to be pulling down millions of dollars per year. And when I say millions, I'm talking 50 to 60 million per year. And some fan was up in the crowd, and he yelled something to him, and he just broke down.
What he yelled, John, was, "Hey, Marte, I called your mom last night." Something like that.
No, not something like that. That was it. And Marte's
mom happens to be that
Marte's mom died 6 years ago, and somehow that affected him in such a way that he broke down crying. And, okay, I can get it. People are sensitive. But
you love your mom. You love your mom.
If you are a $116 million man, knowing you're going to get heckled.
And you are going to get heckled if you're a professional baseball player. You know that.
And you stop the game so you can frickin' cry and kick that guy who said, "Hey,
I called your mom.
And he's done with baseball. He can never go to a baseball
He's banned
park.
for life at every stadium.
He can never go to a baseball game ever again for the rest of his life. But you're going to make $116 million because you got a thin skin. And hey, guess what, Marte? I called your mom last night.
She didn't answer.
I hope you're watching. All right? Anyway, it bothers me that these guys are making this kind of money.
And can't handle anything. They're so...
When we were playing baseball, Jim, the minimum wage was $40,000.
Yep.
That's for a bench player.
And I would have given anything to make $40,000.
No matter what,
travel around playing baseball. Are you kidding me?
You're making $40,000. You're putting on the uniform. You're sitting on the bench. You're making $40,000, and that was considered an honor. And you played your ass off.
And you did it because you loved the game.
Right. Now you got guys making $116 million who
stop a game.
And I don't even call that a
cry.
heckle. I don't even call it a heckle.
No.
And he's going to cry. And so the next time the Diamondbacks had a home game, guess how he was received?
Standing ovation.
Standing ovation. Wonderful new uniforms with a tribute to his
mother.
Well,
and God bless his mother. I'm sad that she's gone, but this guy's a grown man making this kind of money in a professional sport.
Where you get heckled.
If he can't get heckled, then he needs to just leave the sport.
Part of the game and part of the reason we have fans is because you will be heckled, and that's part of the fans' fun. That's why we go. You go to a game in Philadelphia, you're going to get a beer thrown at you. That's true. It's true. You will get a beer thrown at you.
Yeah.
You will get called names and just. And for this particular incident to happen, it brings me to the emasculation of the American man.
Yeah.
We used to be men.
We're not men anymore.
What's happened? I mean,
we
used to be able to go out there and look at that guy and say, you know what, we'll talk about this after the game, punk, and maybe heckle him back a little bit, or jibe him a little bit, have fun with him. Now it's got to be like, and it drives me nuts. You know what's happened to the American man, Jim? I mean, is it the water? Here's what I heard. What it is? It's the plastic.
Oh yeah.
The microplastics are making us less men.
Didn't we drink out of hoses our whole lives?
We drank out of hoses. We drank
out of the creek with nothing. Whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know what it is, man. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you it's something.
Now, you know what it is, John. It's the emasculation of males. It's the constant. We don't need males in this society.
Right.
You need to be more sensitive.
You need to be more like a woman.
Right.
To survive. Well, guess what? Women and men are not the same.
They're very different.
It's okay to be masculine. It's okay to be strong. And we need weak people in this world.
Now, it's also okay to get angry at that guy for saying that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Go up and yell at him back. Go get in his face and tell him, yeah, you don't have any idea what just happened. But,
right. 6 years ago.
Right.
You don't have any idea what happened 6 years ago, you son of a gun. Jesus.
You're such a meanie.
It just drives me freaking crazy. It's not even like, hey, look, my mom died 6 hours ago.
Yeah, right, no.
And she wanted me to play in this game.
Right, so I came here to do it, and you said that, and it just triggered something.
It's a wonderful ending to a book.
Right.
No, it's nothing like that. It's
6 years ago.
6 years ago, she died in a car wreck in some other country, and all of a sudden, this guy said, I talked to your mom last night. Well, I mean,
stop the game.
That drives me absolutely batty because we are not men anymore.
No.
What happened to the guy who would go out and chop wood and go to the store and see somebody getting picked on and walk over and say, "Hey, buddy, leave that kid alone."
Right.
And that guy says, "What are you going to do about it?" Whap! Punches him right in the face.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's what I'm going to do about it. And then the rest of the people said, "Yay! Thanks for sticking up for that guy."
Yep.
But now it'd be like,
I can't believe.
How dare you? He put hands on him.
But back then too, you'd have helped the guy up, and then you would have had a beer with him.
Right? Yeah. Don't do that kind of crap. That's what we would have said.
Right.
You're picking on people. But I don't know, man. It drives me nuts. I'll tell you where it started, and I'm 100%.
Well, it started with the participation trophies.
Started way before that. There's a reason we got the participation trophies. Started with the whole feminist movement in the 60s.
Yeah. That's
what started this whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
Women, we want to get out and work.
And now you got the trad wives who they're getting crapped on because they're trad wives.
Right. And if you don't know what a trad wife is, it's a traditional wife. It's the lady.
Stay at home, cook meals, clean the house, take care of the kids.
Who wants to be traditional? They want to raise their kids right.
They want to spend time with their kids.
They want to
raise their family. They want to be the manager
Yeah.
of the family.
They want to instill their values,
Yep.
not some liberal school's values into the family. And I wish we had more trad wives.
And boy, do they get heckled. They get heckled.
But here's the thing. In the 60s, they said, wives, you shouldn't do that. You should go out and you're just as good as men.
You should go out and get a job.
Well, guess what? You are not just as good as men. We are completely different. There are some things that you're better at, and there's a whole lot more things that we're better at. We're much more physical than women. Which brings me to the whole WNBA thing. I mean, a long time ago, my favorite golfer was Annika Sorenstam, and I think we talked about this on an earlier show at one time. I named my daughter after her, and she was the first woman golfer because she was blowing all the women away. So they said, she's good enough to play with the men.
Yeah, no.
She didn't make the cut. She was beaten by players that were so
barely
much,
ranked.
Yeah, barely, not even ranked, because they are not as good physically as men.
They're not as strong, first of all. They're not as fast.
The tennis sisters, Venus and
They both admit there's no way I would want to play in the male league. It's a different game.
Well, they talked about playing the 200th ranked male, and they said, "Are you kidding? He'd kill us."
Right.
It's a completely different game.
Yeah, they serve differently. They're
They're
faster. They're stronger.
They're better. It's two different games.
Yep.
But today, why do we have people saying, "Oh no, it's all the same"? There are physical differences between women.
Now everybody's heard
men.
about the women's soccer team who got beat by the 14 and under team.
Yeah, of course.
Team.
Of course.
There was another. I think it was the Swedish All-Star team or the Sweden All-Star team or
one
something
of them.
like that.
Yeah.
Just happened just
Yeah.
like a month ago or so.
Yeah.
Under 14-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Under 14 playing against the All-Star Swedish team.
Yeah.
Or
So
Sweden,
you've got
whatever.
12-year-olds, or the Netherlands, or wherever it was.
So it was somewhere like that.
You got
yeah.
12-year-olds beating the all-star women in that league.
Yeah.
Because you know why, Jim? Because we're different. We were made to go out and hunt. And be strong and kill things
Yep.
and break things.
And that's what it is.
And drag things and fight each other. And women were made to, when we get home, to take care of us.
To take care of the children.
I can guarantee you this right now. I haven't fought in a while, but I know this for a fact. There is not, and I don't, pick her, okay? There isn't a fighter out there who can punch me and knock me out. Not a one. But I do know this.
But that's not saying, John, that there's not a woman who could beat up a guy.
No.
Because there is.
There are
some of the
women
weakest
who
men
can beat up
guys. Strong women.
There's some weak ass men out
Right,
there,
right.
And that's okay.
Yes,
that's okay. But the point is, we are different. Women are not the same as men. They're just not. God, boy, we got off topic, but it's the left will have you believe that everybody is exactly
Equal.
the same. And
doesn't matter.
That's how it's supposed to be, and it just drives me absolutely
insane.
I almost said something else, but I don't want to kicked off YouTube or Apple or anything. It drives me insane. But anyway, what else
it's
is going on,
ridiculous.
Jim?
Well, I was just watching the news this morning, and Speaker Mike Johnson is somebody was talking to him, and he said he's willing to subpoena Barack Obama to be questioned in front of Congress over the Russia hoax, the Russia-Trump collusion.
The Tulsi Gabbard investigation.
Yes. And it's, great. Go question him, do all you want. But we all know nothing is going to happen. I'm so tired of this. There are there's more than 2 levels, but there's 3 or 4 different levels of the justice system where some people aren't getting touched.
Yeah.
And he's definitely at the top.
If you and I, and I have it right here, I have Tulsi's little investigation in what she said. And if the things in this had your name or my,
we'd
name,
be gone. We'd probably get the death penalty.
we would disappear.
treason.
We disappear. But the names involved in this. I mean, you've got
Barack Obama,
John Clapper, John Brennan, Susan Rice, John Kerry, Loretta Lynch, Andrew McCabe, Barack Obama,
Hillary Clinton,
and none of these names, even though they've all been proven in this investigation to have participated
in making up stories.
Yeah,
making it up.
It's 100% evidence of Obama's administration and the conspiracy to subvert Trump's victory to be the president in 2016. It's all right here written out. It's non-negotiable. It's in black and white.
What happened?
But like you said, when I first read this, when I first
you get excited.
I saw Tulsi come out and say all this stuff, and I was like, "Oh, it's about time we've got it."
Yep. But then you start thinking, "Yeah, okay, fine."
But here's what's going to happen.
Nothing's going to happen.
Well, here's what's going to happen. They're going to have hearings, and all these people that we just named.
Maybe a couple of them. You're not going to see Obama up there. You're not going to see Clinton up there.
No, but here's what you'll see. You'll see them in front of the Senate, and they'll refuse to answer questions. And then it'll be all over, and this will be long forgotten, and it'll be done.
We brought him in for questioning. Yes, we did. Done. Boy, we're strong.
But I can tell you this: they took a man who was president and took him to court and tried to get him to go to prison for the rest of his life
over made up things.
For saying that Mar-a-Lago wasn't worth as much as he said it was on his tax forms.
Yeah.
And that lasted for 3 years. Now, if we did that to President Obama, the right would be vilified. We've got the evidence. And the sad thing is,
nobody will do anything with it.
Not one thing is going to.
Nobody's going to do anything.
Why? Why is this? It goes back to our last episode, what we talked about. Are we afraid of a collapse? Is there somebody else pulling the strings, and we're a bunch of little puppets up there on Washington just blabbering and doing all this crap?
It's not that, John. I think it's more about money. There's too much money to be lost here.
So are you saying somebody's going to lose money if John Clapper or Susan Rice or Obama goes to prison?
No, but there's a lot of money there that's not going to... Your John Clapper may be able to go up in front of Congress. Your Susan Rice or whoever it is, but you're not going to get any big names up there, I guarantee you.
Well, so here's what you do. They forced President Trump to go to court under subpoena. Yeah. We forced these guys under subpoena. If they refuse to show up,
then put them in jail.
Then put them in jail. I mean, it's real simple. There's no pass and go.
But there's no Republican in charge other than Trump, and he's not going to do it if he doesn't have the backing that's strong or brave enough to do that.
Yeah. So is that what you think it is? Conservatives don't have the...
they don't have the balls.
Yeah, that's what it is?
Yeah.
They're weak?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that. You got people like Dan Bongino and
Cash
Patel and
Pam Bondi,
Tulsi and Bondi, who are supposed to have these
high moral values, high conservative values,
brass balls. Who are going to go in there and change everything.
We're going to clean this up,
and it's all the same. So when this came out, my hopes went back up.
You get excited,
but I will tell you, if nothing happened again. It goes back. I'm just so upset with the whole Epstein thing. So, and I keep coming back to that because we have memories this long.
Oh,
we're all mad and upset, and
yep.
and we're mad about this right now. But guess next week,
there's going to be something else you'll be mad about.
You'll completely forget about it.
Absolutely.
You don't even know who John Brennan is or who Tulsi Gabbard is. You'll say, "Who is she again? What does she do again?"
She did something. I know she was in the news for something. Was she the one that crashed that plane?
Yeah, and that's what it'll be because our memories, we've become so short-term focused that we can't see a long-term, man. And that's why these other countries like China, they're looking 200-300 years ahead. We can't even look 200 seconds ahead.
No.
Man, what are we going to do about it?
And is it ever going to change? Or what can we do so that people in office fall under the same rules that you or I do? What is going to make that happen?
There's only one thing.
Term limits.
Yeah, and it seems like every time you ask me something,
it's term limits.
That's
term
what
limits.
I come back to.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: these guys that get in there, it's like a web. They latch on. This limb turns into
right,
this
and they're spinning web from limb to limb, and it's all entangled. Everybody's entangled together.
And these new people come in,
and
they get in the web with them.
Yep.
Now, get rid of everybody.
Yeah.
And that's
bring in people like Zoran.
Who?
Noam Chomsky.
Come on, man. I mean, that's not even funny to joke about. This guy is so far.
He's such
to
a
the
communist.
left.
He's a communist.
He's talking about he wants to take all the stores in downtown.
Make them government
New York,
run.
Make them government run. I saw
all the healthcare government run. All the stores go. Everything's going to be government run with him.
Some program. I don't know what city it was where they had a grocery store that has been run by the city.
Yeah, it's going out of business,
and they are losing $900,000 a year or something.
I saw they were walking a camera through the store, and there was
empty. It was empty.
2 apples, 1 loaf of bread.
Yeah, but they keep it open because it's city run and it's bleeding money.
So they keep funding it and funding it and funding it.
And if that was a regular business,
then it's done.
2 years ago, that thing would have been done because the manager or the owner would have said, "I'm not making any money here. I'm not getting anything to sell." But
I'm losing. I'm putting more money in,
and that
than I'm getting out of it.
That store's upside down, but the city doesn't care because it's not their money.
Right.
Once you
it's your money, guys. It's your money running it.
Once you start getting into government, and here's one of the things that corrupts people is when it's my money, I care about where it goes.
Yep.
When it's your money, I don't give two shits.
No,
I just don't. And I will spend it and spend it and spend it and keep spending it. You might get mad at some point, but I won't because it's not my money.
Yeah, and you're not going to buy you'll buy the best of things with someone else's money.
Yeah. And then when it goes broke, I'll say, "Oh, sorry, I tried."
Oh, well, I tried. Yeah. Here's your keys.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we've got to get smarter. We've got to have term limits. We've got to stop that web from being spun in the first place.
Right.
And I don't even know if 4 years, Jim. I'm talking
2,
maybe
3 years, maybe
6 months. Man, get in there and get out. No, I'm kidding.
It's 4 years is good.
4 years,
but no
is
more
fine.
than 4. I mean, well, I don't know.
4. What happens is you have people like Bernie Sanders, who says, "Oh, I don't make any money." Well, classic example.
Yeah. How many houses does he have?
Hundreds of millions of dollars being given to his campaign that he denies and then says, "Well, it wasn't just one person." Well, it doesn't matter if it was one person. You're making hundreds of millions of dollars
off taxpayer money.
Yeah, and traveling first class everywhere.
Because he can't. No, not first class. Private.
Well, it doesn't matter. Better than first class.
Yeah.
Because he can't stand at the United counter like everybody else.
We're too important.
So
we've got to get things done.
There's a double standard, and to your point, nothing will come of this because it is a double standard. And despite what people think, justice is supposed to be blind. When you go to any courtroom, you see Lady Justice with the blindfold on. I'm telling you right now, there's no such thing as blind justice.
Nope. Unless it's blind towards, say it's a conservative judge, blind towards liberals. You're always going to be guilty no matter what.
Well, no, justice isn't blind in that case either. Justice's eyes are wide open.
Right. Well,
and
that's true.
Picking who
true.
Choosing who is going to get what.
Yeah.
Justice isn't blind now, but we need to put that blindfold back on her and get this country back
and level
to
out
where she
those
needs
scales.
to be. Level them out. We need to level them out. Get weights and measures in there, whatever it takes. But
as long as it's not run by the government.
We've got to do something. What else is going on, Jim?
Well, Columbia. Do you remember Columbia? The
country?
No, the college. The Israeli...
oh, yeah. I think I remember.
When they took over that library?
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness. People are getting in trouble for that now. Got students that are getting suspended. Some will be getting expelled. And it's about time.
Well, the interesting thing about that is during the January 6th thing.
Oh, the insurrection?
Yeah, the so-called insurrection. The FBI
Where they take over anything?
Was able to round up people within 3 miles
Just
of that
walking
location and knew every single person's name,
Yep.
phone number, and address within 24 hours that was in 3 miles of there.
Yep. And these people violently took over a library in the college.
When it comes to that, and then they're like, well, we don't really have a lot of information.
Yeah.
We don't really know who they were.
But thank you, Columbia, for actually stepping up and actually finally doing something.
Yeah.
Even if it's just 12 people that you're getting, at least it's something.
And are they doing it because it's the right thing to do?
No, they're doing it because they're getting pressure, I'm sure.
Are they doing it because they want some of those funds?
That's probably what it was, is they'll say you're not going to get any funds if you don't do something. And
that's another
so
thing.
they cave. Stop funding them.
Harvard
They've got enough
Columbia.
endowment money to run for the rest of their existence. They don't need us.
Billions of dollars.
They do not need the government funding them.
I didn't say millions. I said billions. And still suing the U.S. government because they think it's their constitutional right to get money.
Right. Yeah.
Isn't that something? So here's what I say. Once again, get government out of education.
Get government out of everything except our safety.
Government. I'll say it again. Get government out of education. Take the Department of Education,
crumble it up and throw it away.
do the old TNT dynamite thing, connect the edges, and
push
hit
the plunger.
It should be gone.
And that's not the only one. There's all kinds of places that the government needs to get out of, but that's definitely a great start. Let's do it.
I'll tell you what, another one they need to get out of is my damn wallet.
Yeah, taxes.
I've never... New tax here, new tax there, new tax here, new tax there. We want to build a road, but wait, you already taxed me on this road.
Yep.
Oh no, this is for to make the road better.
Yeah.
No, I don't want a better road. I just want a road that you promised me. Well, it's only a penny, John.
Yeah, a penny now.
It's only a penny, and then that penny turns out to be
$3 million,
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars out of my pocket. So I make $200,000 a year, but really I'm only making $90,000 because I pay the federal government, the state government, and then guess what? I have to pay him again, and I want
over and over again every time you do
I want
anything.
to buy something with the portion of money that they're letting me keep.
Yep.
Then I have to pay more
again.
taxes.
Yep.
I mean, when does it stop?
Yep.
When do we stand up?
Well, it stops when you. No, it doesn't stop when you die because you still have to be taxed.
Right.
So,
and then your
forget
kids get screwed.
Yep.
But really, when are we going to stand up and say, I'm done? Jim, we need a break.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jim.
Yeah, I'm going crazy. We need a break.
Same exact thing. Break time.
Break time.
Good break. Good break.
Good break.
In fact.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. We just we needed
a break. We need a break.
I don't even know where we were at.
Well, we were talking about
taxes
and term limits
stuff,
and all that stuff.
All right. Well, let's go a little lighter here, John.
Okay.
I moved out to Tennessee from the West. I was living in Nevada.
Right.
And one of the things I loved about Nevada was In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
Loved it. Move out here, none to be found. Well, they're moving here.
Yep.
They're
coming
moving
to Franklin.
they're putting
coming to Nashville.
They're putting a regional office here,
Yep.
and we're going to have it here. So
Coming to Nashville.
leaving, where was that state that they're leaving?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
California.
that's right. Geez, I wonder why they're leaving there. I think we ought to have a show, John. It'll probably take 3 or 4 days, But let's make a list of businesses that left California to go somewhere else.
There's a lot of them. That'd be a week-long show.
I know.
There's been, and for the first time, California is actually losing population.
I can see it. I mean, when you have people like Nancy Pelosi, Gavin Newsom.
Who's that mayor in LA? It's unbelievable. I mean, the stuff that goes on there is.
What is her name? I can't think of it.
Karen Bass.
Mayor Bass, right.
But yeah, it just drives me crazy.
But the thing is people like Gavin Newsom now going on TV, doing the swearing thing and coming out as, I'm so tough and I'm mad.
Yeah.
And I don't like all of this. And I am more conservative than you think I am. You're
that guy that's president now just makes me say the F word so much.
Yeah, he just gets to me, makes me say it.
Let me tell you this. And not only that, you look at the interview with Hunter Biden. I saw that yesterday.
Did you understand that interview? Because it was beeped. The whole thing, except for like 4 words, were beeped.
It makes me sick that people today on the left think that that's going to appeal to people somehow. Here's what it tells me.
That's what they think
idiot.
of you.
You have no vocabulary. You don't know how to express yourself. And the first thing you got to do is try to thug out.
Force it, yeah.
Yeah, and that makes you feel cool. I don't understand it.
Tough. I don't know.
I don't understand it. I grew up in an era where they said, look, if you got to use that kind of language, use it when you're with friends.
Right.
But when you're trying to make a point in front of people, it makes you look silly and stupid and incompetent.
And ignorant.
And that's exactly
what it makes them look like. That's exactly what it makes them look like.
It drives me insane. And it's not just those two. I mean, you got, what's his name from The Late Show?
Right.
Telling the president, F you on TV, like that's going to make you tough. You're like, I'm tough. Look, I just told the president to F off.
And the thing is they think that everybody in the United States hates this person, so it's going to make them happy.
But the thing is, with Colbert, that thing was bleeding $40 million a year. Had a $100 million budget. He made what? $16 million a year.
I think is what he was making.
And it was still bleeding dry.
$40 million a year
on a $100 million budget.
Yes. And so now they're surprised that he's getting canceled.
When half of the United States doesn't agree with what you're saying, yet you double down and again use that kind of language, and the only thing that you find funny is when you denigrate somebody.
And that's it. That's what his whole show has been for the last 4 years.
And I'm here to tell you that's not funny. I'm okay with making fun of people.
Oh, make fun of them as long as it's equal.
I'll laugh my ass off.
It doesn't matter.
But when all you do is try to politicize everything and then cry about, they're not firing me. They're canceling
my whole show.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, he didn't just get fired. He ran it so far into the ground that they just getting rid of the whole show.
Yeah, they couldn't get anybody else because he screwed it for everybody else.
Yep.
So thank you for that, Colbert.
Because they would only get another Trump-hating liberal in there to run it.
It's really, to be the party of caring and loving, they sure are nasty.
Boy, you can say that again.
True colors really come out when they like to call people Nazis and racist and this and that. When in fact, those are the same people that
did that stuff.
Well, and they hold on to those values, but they'll virtue signal and pretend like, I don't really believe that, until they get into their groups, and it's ruined them. Here's what could save the Democratic Party, 100%.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
And it really could.
Okay, let me hear.
Honesty.
Oh, well, yeah.
If they all came out and said, here's what I really believe. I really do believe
that we need a wall, that we need to stop illegal immigration, but I just freaking hate Trump so much.
I really do believe that there are two genders. I really do believe that this could help, but let's talk about the way we can do it. and just be honest, then the Democrat Party would be fine, and we could survive, and we might even grow a little bit. But the way it is now,
yeah,
man,
it's so divided in the United States.
There's
right
fixing
now.
to be a shitstorm.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if the biggest fan in the world could fix it. I mean, it's going to be a big one.
Well, I hope not.
Well, anyway, Jim, what else? What else is going on?
Well, I don't know. You got anything else?
No, I'm so worked up. I think I gotta go take a shower and do a couple of laps around the pool.
No, I was just. But one thing. Thank you, In and Out, for coming to Tennessee. We love you. I'm very happy you're here. Can't wait to have a burger.
Yeah, man. Animal style.
Yeah. Have a good day, guys.
All right. Be good.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you know when a new episode comes out.
What's our email, Jim?
So wait a minute. I think it's time for a break.
Yeah, time for a break.
mindovermedia@usa.com.
That's it.
mindovermedia@usa.com.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out on all our notifications.
Send us some comments.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Take care.
Well, you were.